everyone, good morning. Hope you all are doing great today. We just came back from our morning walk. It's a chilly day here. You know, I mentioned that our weather had changed out here, and it's definitely chilly. And you can see we've got pretty good gray overcast skies today. Yeah, it's chilly this morning. A little bit of sun popping through right now, but I'm anticipating we're not going to get a great day as far as solar charging, right, buddy? So while we were walking, I came across something that I just had to bend down and pick up and carry back here, and then that reminded me, you know what time it is. That's right, it's time for another episode of the world famous Fleet Finds. If you're new to the channel, you say, what the heck is a fleet find? Well, what's the fleet? The fleet is the group of all of us that have some kind of camper rig, that I call them, that we use to travel around the country and live in. Some of us live in them full time. Some people use them off and on and then go back home. So anyone that's out on the road and has a rig, you are part of the fleet. Now originally, when I started talking about the fleet, it was people that were in ambulances, but pretty soon it became evident to me that I needed to expand that to include tow-behind trailers, slide-ins, RVs, horse trailers, bobby, any kind of rig that you use to travel around and camp or live in. That's your rig and you're in the fleet. So what is a fleet find? Well, when Lefty and I do our walks around, we find stuff. Sometimes it's really good stuff, and other times it's just garbage, you know. And depending on how far away from the camp we are, if it's garbage, I will pick it up and carry it back with us. If we're too far away and I can't carry it back, I have to leave it, unfortunately. Sometimes I'll put something like up next to the trail or up next to the road so that someone else can possibly pick it up, you know, if we're really far away from camp. So that's what a fleet find is. It's things that we find when we're out walking around, and we have found some pretty cool stuff over the years. Cordless drill comes to mind. Lefty's little mat that he lays on out there, that was a fleet find. I got a short little shovel, which I still carry to this day. It's like a True Value Hardware little mini shovel that someone had left behind. So we found some really good usable items. A lot of stuff that I've given away, like a lot of tent stakes, paracord. We picked that stuff up and I've given it away to a lot of people that needed something. I really like doing that, and that's when I started picking stuff up. It was things that I didn't necessarily need. It was stuff that I could give to somebody else that was really useful, and it's better than seeing it laying in the ground and kind of polluting the earth, you know. So that's how this all started years ago. And today, fast forward to today, we've got some more stuff. Not a lot of great stuff out here this year. Not finding a lot. And I'm gonna back that up by saying it is still very light on campers out here. We're now into January and it's very light. If you want to take a ride around the area on the bike and see exactly how light it is, put it down in the comments and we'll go for another ride. We can actually take the same path that we took a few weeks ago and see how it's changed since then. So if you want to see that, put it down in the comments. Now let's get a look at some of the stuff that we've picked up. Okay, the first thing is lens cleaner spray, right? And it's actually, it's about half full. Still has the lid on it. Let's give it a test spray, see how we do. Yep, even the sprayer works. That's a keeper. Who doesn't need lens cleaner? And this, oh, I can smell it. I can smell it. It smells like Windex. Eyeglass lens cleaner from Shield. And their slogan is, it's perfectly clear. Get it? You know, because it's a lens cleaner. All right, here we go, an old classic. So these are the more heavy-duty tent stakes. These are the kind that I use on the shower tent. So I use these both in the four corners of the shower tent and for the four like outrigger lines that go out. So I think I bought a pack of 12 of these years ago. And what I've found is, just like this one here, you see that's broken. That's what happens to them. This plastic deteriorates from the sun and it gets a little brittle. And if you're hammering it and you get a little misstrike, you can crack one of the ears off. Now this is still totally usable. You can go through that loop right there. And then if this plastic piece totally breaks, you can then take it off and put a fender washer on here and use it for holding down your mats. Because there's nothing better than this style, these heavy-duty nail style with the big fender washer, because they're flush to the ground, so the dog leash doesn't hang up on them, and they have a big surface area to hold down the mat. So if you are looking for a way to hold down your mat that doesn't involve putting big rocks all over the place, you got to get the long nails like these with the big fender washers, because that's what we use out here. Originally, we had just rocks, and of course Lefty's lead would get wrapped around the rocks and he'd pull them all over the place, because you got to keep them held down because the wind will blow these mats up and, well, make them fly away. Now these are things that I always pick up. If I find these, I always stop and pick them up. You know, these are the tensioners for your paracord lines. So I have these on the outrigger lines on my shower tent. And when used correctly, these are great tensioners that are really simple to use. You can tighten up your lines, loosen your lines just by sliding these up and down. They work really well. And a companion piece I found, obviously just a hook. So these can be used if you've got a line that needs to hook on somewhere, you're going to use a hook. These are just solid plastic. I found these together, so somebody had like broken down their tent and left these pieces behind, so I picked them up. I've probably found a dozen of these over the years, and I always throw them in my keep bin, and then when people need them, I hand them out. As long as I've got mine and a couple of spares, I'm good. So I'm handing these out all the time. Now this is what we found today, actually, that made me think I needed to do a Fleet Find episode. These are the standard, pretty cool ball bungees. And these are great for wrapping around something, and then they tighten up like that. They're always not the greatest quality. I will say that. I have some of these, and they seem to lose their elasticity pretty readily. I'm sure there are some real high quality ones out there. I just happen to not buy the high quality ones. Mine were obviously not great. If you have some of these that are like American made by a real outdoor gear company, put a comment down below and share that link with folks, because I've had 2 packs of these over the years and both of them were not great quality, unfortunately. And now the last thing we have, and this is a mystery to me, this looks so much like a part of a diesel heater. For the outlet vent, it looks so much like it, but it's not an exact match for mine, but it may be a match for someone else. If you recognize what this is from, let me know. I'm going to say it's a 4-inch diameter off the top of my head. You can see the step right there, but this is obviously specific to something that someone dropped. See, it's got a little bit of radius to it. If you know what this is, put it down in the comments. It's rigid plastic. It's not flexible rubberish. It's rigid plastic. Now, like I said, not a lot of great stuff out here this year as far as fleet finds, and that's it. That's all I've been able to pick up. We have seen and picked up a lot of garbage, and I don't show that to y'all typically because it's just garbage. Wow. It is blowing outside like you would not believe. So this was forecast, but I didn't know it was going to be this serious. We woke up this morning and it started raining. Well, look, the sun just popped out. It started raining. I could hear it on the roof, and I looked out the window and the sky was so dark, like come in this direction. And then the wind starts, and man, I'm sitting here watching my motorcycle, you know, getting blown in the wind. I always snug it up next to the truck, and it's leaning, you know, on the kickstand towards the truck. So there's no way wind can hit it and knock it over. Because y'all, if you remember, my Kawasaki blew over one time in Colorado from a windstorm and broke the, I don't know if it was the clutch or the brake lever. So I've always been sensitive about these windstorms and my motorcycle, so I always park it right up next to the truck. And even with that, it's getting tilted a little bit because the wind is really strong, unfortunately. So I wanted to jump on here really quick because this is an addendum to our fleet finds. And this item right here is going to save this session of fleet finds a good roll of electrical tape. This saves my fleet finds episode because nothing was really great, right? And now this makes it great. And am I going to keep this? Oh, heck yeah, I'm going to keep it. You know, I don't know how many rolls of electrical tape I have already, but who can't use electrical tape? Now this brand, and I'd never heard of this before, Stick Tech. I think this is maybe a Harbor Freight. If you know where Stick Tech comes from, and if you've used it, let me know. I haven't used it yet. It does have good flexibility. You know, there's any of you that have bought electrical tape, there's really poor quality electrical tape out there. We've all got stuck with it at some point, and it's very it's not super flexible and rubbery feeling. It's more hard plastic feeling, and it's just crappy quality. This feels decent. It does feel good. So I'm going to keep this. If you've used Stick Tech, and am I right that it comes from Harbor Freight? I'm not sure. I've never heard of it before. So put it down in the comments if you've used it. Anytime I have electrical tape, I always look at the inside to see what kind of labeling it has, and if it's got the fully generic, like no branding kind of stuff, that's a clue that it's probably crap. You know, when I saw the logo on here, I don't want to say I got excited, but I was like, oh, this is a real brand, and it does feel good. So we're going to be just hiding inside today. It's forecast to blow all day. It says 20 to 25 with gusts up to 35. It is really gusting. My friend Chris that pulled in yesterday, he's right over here. He has one of those little weather stations, and he sent me the link to it. And earlier this morning, when the wind was just starting, it had a gust of 27. You know, it's got the little weather, what do you call it, like helicopter blades, the little, looks like little sugar scoops or something that spins around. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, we're going to be inside all day. I was just thinking of what can I cook that doesn't require electricity, you know, the air fryer, and I can do frying pan pizza. I've got everything for that. Barry sent me some Boboli crusts. And some sauce, the Classico sauce, the good stuff. I've got cheese, I've got pepperonis, I've got everything I need. I can make pizzas. I think I'm going to do that. I haven't had a frying pan pizza in quite a while. So that's going to be it for today, unfortunately. Well, at least the sun's out. We can get some solar charge. This made my day when we found that. Whenever I can find something that's actually useful to me, I love it. I feel bad that people lose things or forget things. Now this was right up on the side of the road, so somebody, I'm guessing if it was me, they set it somewhere on their rig, they were working on something, and then when they pulled out to drive, it eventually bounced off to the side of the road. I'm sure that's what happened. I feel bad that somebody lost their tape, but their loss, my gain, I guess, and it will get used. I always think about it, it's better than it just laying out there and getting ruined, you know. So this made my day. Oh, Lefty, are you wrapped up again, dude? Hold on. I'm out here this morning cleaning up. Hey, come here. Come here, Left. Come this way. Come here. Around here. See how easy that is? Huh? See how easy that is? Yeah, I'm out here this morning cleaning up. We had a pretty massive windstorm yesterday, and we lost the tent. I've never had this happen before. 3 of the 4 loops from the bottom are gone. This one, it pulled the stake up, so the loop is still there. So I have no way to secure it to the ground now. And then the strings that attach up there, it looks like 3 of them, 3 of the 4 of those ripped out also, which really stinks. Oh, I just noticed. It looks like the rainfly is gone too, so it must have traveled. Good Lord, who knows where that is? So the wind was blowing that direction, so our rainfly is probably 2 miles that way. So not great. You know, in years past, I have taken the tent down when we have a big storm coming. This one I didn't think was going to be so bad. We had wind several days ago and it was fine. And it got up to like 25 miles an hour. And they said that yesterday's wind was supposed to be about the same. My friend Chris, that's parked right over here with his 5th wheel, he has one of those weather stations, and it showed that we had a gust of 42.7 miles per hour yesterday, with sustained winds up in the 30 mile an hour. So it was blowing pretty good for some hours. And I came out at some point yesterday and the tent was down, and I'm like, oh crap. That kind of stinks. So thankfully they're not super expensive, so I can just grab another one. Still frustrating though, because I use the tent to store stuff when I'm not using it, like my ladder. My backup heater is in the box out here. Speaking of heater, so the heater I put back in that was my backup, we've been running fine. It's actually running right now, because it's, well, Chris's weather station said 33 degrees this morning. What the heck? He's just happy to be out. We were inside all day yesterday. I did get him out for both of his walks, and he went out a couple times during the day, but he came right back in after like 5 minutes because it was really blowing. Heck of a thing when you have the windstorms out here. But, you know, the alternative is snow. So, I'll take the wind. Hello. This is one of Lefty's new toys that he was given this year. Oh my goodness! What? Give me that! Give me the toy. Can I have it? Can I have it, please? Right here. Give me that! Hey, give me it right here. Bring it. Hey. Bring it. You didn't bring it. Bring it. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Ow. Oh my God. What? Why are you being crazy? Oh, good boy. Almost ripped my foot off. Excuse me. What a knucklehead. Oh! What? Okay, brother. Thank you for going easy on me. Thank you all for being here with us through bad weather, through good weather. We're supposed to get an uptick in our temperatures. We're supposed to get up into the mid and upper 60s after this. So I'm willing to go through a day of punishing weather if it brings with it some better temperatures. So thanks for being here. Everybody take care, be safe, and we'll see y'all again really soon. What? What? You've already been out twice. I do not know what you are talking about. English. Say hi to everybody. Is that them right there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's your friends. Okay. What? Oh, you want to go up in your chair? Go ahead. Up in your chair. I am not putting you out again. You're being way too noisy out there. Scoot, scoot. Look out. There you go. Okay. Yes, you're very noisy out there. It's too early in the morning. Dot. Can I get that nose? Oh, big stretches. Oh my goodness. Up, get out of that garbage. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Here we go again. What is the deal, bro? Oh, what the? Can I get Papa? Thank you. Thank you. Can I get kisses? Oh, thank you. Good kisses. Huh. Okay, that's enough. Come here with me. Come here with me. Come here with me. You want a snack? Huh? You want me to get you something from up there? Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got. Oh, your favorite? Oh, I got your favorite. Freeze chicken. You are such a good boy. Oh, these are all crushed up. I gotta give you in the paw, in my paw, in my hand. Oh my goodness, can't even wait. Oh, so good, huh? Oh my goodness. It's like powdered chicken. It's all crushed up. Here, you know what? We're gonna dump it right in your dish. Okay, there we go. There you go. It's empty. Goodness, yeah, get it all. He likes these. The Wags. Made in America. Oh yeah. Hey! It's empty. Get! No! Get! Lefty! Give me that! It's empty. My friend Mike, he left yesterday. He's heading back to Florida where he lives. And he was headed to the... Brother. Can you quiet down a little? growling at me? Hey, what are you talking about? I heard that. Can you sit? Sit. What a good boy! What a good boy! Good boy sits. Oh, now you want another snack, huh? You want me to get you a snack? Okay. Oh yeah, chicken. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Oh, he likes these. These smell so good. Oh my gosh. Antibiotic-free chicken recipe, jerky tenders. Made with love in the USA. One more and that's it. Okay? Go sit. Papa? Good boy. Okay. Full moon. These are really good. Really good. Okay. Is that it for now? That's it for now? Yes. Hey. Okay. We got it now, okay. Can you see me? Am I in the screen?